पद्मभुवं वसिष्ठं शक्तिं च तत्पुत्रपराशरं च व्यासं शुकं गौडपदं महान्तं गोविन्दयोगीन्द्रमथाश्च शिष्यम् श्रीशङ्कराचार्यमथास्य पद्मपादं च हस्तामलकं च शिष्यम् तन्तोटकं वार्तिककारमन्यान् अस्मद्गुरून् सन्ततमानतोऽस्मि। अध्याय 18 श्लोक 29। बुद्धेर्भेदं धृतेश्चैव गुणतस्त्रिविधं शृणु प्रोच्यमानमशेषेण पृथक्त्वेन धनञ्जय। So far Krishna discussed three types of jnana, karma and karta. Now he is going to classify buddhi and dhriti into three in terms of sattvika etc. हे धनंजय, ओ धनंजय अर्जुन, बुद्धेः of the buddhi and dhृतेः cha and dhriti. Here buddhi refers to antahkarana and dhriti refers to a particular type of attitude in the antahkarana. An attitude by which people hold on to a pursuit is called dhriti. The attitude that I should not give up, I should hold on to despite challenges, this attitude is called dhriti. You can call it resolve or fortitude. बुद्धेः धृतेः च गुणतः त्रिविधं भेदम्. गुणतः in terms of guna, based on the guna, sattva etc. Trividham bhedam, three types, three varieties. Shanu maya asheshena prochyamanam. Maya prochyamanam. It is being told by me. I am going to say asheshena, completely, and prathatvena, distinctly. Each one is distinctly told with the clear distinction between them. Asheshena and prathatvena qualify prochyamana. They are adverbs, kriya visheshana, for Prochyaman. Shunu, listen. Bhashya. Buddheः भेदं धृतेश्चैव भेदं गुणतः सत्त्वादिगुणतः त्रिविधं शृणु इति सूत्रोपन्यासः। प्रोच्यमानं कथ्यमानं अशेषेण निरवशेषतः यथावत् पृथक्त्वेन विवेकतः धनञ्जय दिग्विजये मानुषं दैवं च प्रभूतं धनम् अजयत् तेन असौ धनञ्जयः अर्जुनः बुद्धेः भेदं धृतेः च एव भेदं. The distinction of buddhi as well as dhriti. Gunataha, based on gunas. Sattvadi gunataha, based on sattva etc. The three gunas. Trividham, they are three types. Threefold distinction. Shunu iti sutropanyasaha. This is a brief statement. Bhagavan is presenting the topic briefly. Now this will be expanded from the second shloka, from the next shloka. Shloka 30, it will be expanded. This is like a sutra, a brief statement. Prochyamanam is equal to Kathyamanam, being told. Asheshena, Niravasheshataha, without anything left behind, means completely. Yathavat, Bhashyakara adds Yathavat, properly, in accordance with the Shastra. Yatha Shastram ityabhiprayah. Prathakttvena means vivekataha, with the clear distinction. The distinctions are clear. Sometimes the distinction may be vague, but it is not vague here. It is clear, with the clear distinction. Dhananjaya, Bhagavan calls Arjuna Dhananjaya. Why Arjuna is called Dhananjaya? Bhashyakara explains. Digvijaye Manusham Daivancha Prabhutam Dhanam Ajayat. Dhanam Ajayat iti Dhananjayaha. He won wealth. Therefore, he is called Dhananjaya. When did he win wealth? Digvijaye, during Digvijaya, when Pandavas performed Rajasuya Yaga, Arjuna went for Digvijaya. At that time, Prabhutam Dhanam, a lot of wealth, abundance of wealth, and the wealth was of two types. Manusham Daivancha, the wealth of human beings, as well as the wealth of Devatas. Ajayat, he won them, he gained it. Therefore, Asau Dhananjayaha, he is called Dhananjaya. Jitavan, yeah, same, on there. Dhanam Jitavan or Dhanam Ajayat, both are same. Shloka 30. Bhagavan is talking about three types of buddhi. Shloka 30. Pravrittincha nivrittincha कार्याकार्ये भयाभये बन्धं मोक्षं च या वेत्ति बुद्धिः सा पार्थ सात्विकी. हे पार्थ, ओ अर्जुन, या बुद्धि, the buddhi, the intellect, the antahkarana, which knows these things clearly. What are these things? Pravrittincha nivrittincha. Pravritti and nivritti. It understands the distinction between pravritti and nivritti. Pravritti means pravritti marga, which is the karma marga, and nivritti, jnana marga. Karya karye, karya and akarya. Karya means what should be done, and akarya means what should not be done. Bhaya bhaye, bhaya means, here bhaya does not mean fear. Bhaya means cause of fear. The cause of fear. From what we should have fear, and from what we should not have fear. Bhaya and abhaya. That which is cause of fear and that which is not cause of fear. Bandham mokshancha. Bandha means samsara and moksha. The distinction between these pairs of opposites. Ya veti, who understands. Sa buddhi satviki, that kind of buddhi is called satviki buddhi. A Satviki Buddhi is capable of discerning between the right and wrong, the real cause of fear and the otherwise, etc. Means it is a buddhi which is capable of viveka, a buddhi which is capable of understanding the distinction between things clearly, a buddhi free from confusion, a buddhi free from delusion. In other words, a buddhi which is objective in its perception. Bhashya pravrittincha pravrittihi pravartanam bandhahetuhu karma margaha nivrittincha nivrittihi moksha hetuhu sannyasa margaha bandha moksha samana vakyatvat pravritti nivritti कर्म संन्यास मार्गौ इति अवगम्यते प्रवृत्तिंच निवृत्तिंच. Bhashyakara is explaining pravritti. Pravrittihi literally means pravartanam. Pravartanam pravrittihi. प्र उपसर्ग वृतु वर्तने धातु प्लस तिन प्रत्यय becomes a pravritti. Bhavek tin. If you add lut instead of tin, it becomes a pravartanam. Pravartanam is pravrittihi is equal to pravartanam. Pravartanam is the vigrahavakya of pravritti. So pravritti literally means action. In this context, Bhashyakara says pravritti refers to karma marga, the path of karma, the lifestyle of karma. In the beginning, Krishna talked about two types of nishthas. Lokesmin vividha nishtha pura prokta maya nakha jnana yogena sankhyanam karma yogena yoginam. So there is karma marga and jnana marga or sannyasa marga. Jnana marga is same as sannyasa marga, giving up of karma. So among them, karma marga is called pravritti because it involves performance of karma. This karma marga, broadly speaking, the karma marga leads to samsara. Why broadly speaking? Because certain type of karma does not lead to samsara. it leads to moksha. But for majority of the people, the karma marga leads to samsara, because majority of the people do karma with phalapeksha, with the desire for result. Therefore, in a broad sense, Shankaracharya says, karma margaha bandha hetuhu. Karma marga leads to bandha, samsara. Nivrittincha, nivrittihi is equal to sannyasa margaha. Nivartanam nivrittihi. Nivritti literally means withdrawal. Withdrawal from action. Even retirement is called nivritti. Locally, now I am getting, I am retiring. So in Kannada, retired person is called nivritta. Some people are nivritta here in among the audience. But that nivritti is not meant here. Here nivritti means sannyasa margaha, the path of sannyasa, a path committed to jnana is nivritti. Now, one might get a doubt why pravritti should be interpreted as karma marga and nivritti should be interpreted as sannyasa marga. Why it cannot be understood as any action and any withdrawal. The same word pravritti and nivritti can be used in other sense also. Somebody is doing job, so pravritti. Somebody is retired, nivritti. Why some other sense cannot be taken? Then Bhashyakara says, while interpreting a word, we should see the context. In the same statement, what other things are told, we have to see. What is told in the proximity? The words in the proximity determine the meaning of a particular word. Therefore, here in the same statement, in the same shloka, there is a bandham and moksham. Bandha and moksha are told. Therefore, even the meaning of pravritti and nivritti should be interpreted in relation to bandha and moksha. Therefore, Bhashyakara says, bandhamoksha samana vakyatvat. Since pravritti and nivritti are mentioned in the same statement as bandha and moksha, therefore we can understand that by pravritti and nivritti, Bhagavan intends these two. Pravritti nivritti karma sannyasa margau iti avagamyate. Pravritti and nivritti, they refer to karma marga and sannyasa marga. This is understood because they are mentioned in the same statement as bandha and moksha. Next, karya karye vihita pratishidhe. Vidhi pratishidhe is there. Vihita. Vihita pratishidhe कर्तव्या कर्तव्ये लौकिके is there. Okay, it is not there in my book. Okay. Laukike Vaidike cha. It's okay. Kartavya Kartavye Karana Karani Ityetat Kasya Deshakaladhyapekshaya Drashta Drashtarthanam Karmanam Karya Karye. Karya means what should be done. The action that should be done is called karya. Kartum yogyam karyam. Akaryam means it should not be done. Kartum ayogyam. Na karyam akaryam. So what is karya? Generally, karya refers to vihita karma. What is enjoined in the Shastra is called karya. And akarya means the nishiddha karma. It is prohibited by the Shastra. Therefore, it is called akarya. Vihita pratishidhe kartavya kartavye. So, karya karye is equal to kartavya kartavye. If you add nyat pratyaya, rihal or nyat, it will become karya. Likewise, if you add tavya pratyaya, it becomes kartavya. Only the pratyayas are different. Meaning is same. Karyam is equal to kartavyam. Akaryam is equal to akartavyam. What are they? Vihita pratishidhe karanakarane ityetat. Karanakarane. Karana means action. Akarana means that which should not be done. Karana means an action that which should be done. Akarana means an action that should be avoided, which are vihita and pratishidha respectively. Vihita means enjoined by the Shastra. Pratishidha means it is prohibited by the Shastra. So, Vihitasya Karanam, performance of what has been enjoined. And Pratishidhasya Akaranam, non-performance of what is prohibited. So, Karya Karya means that performance of what is enjoined, Vihitasya Karanam, and pratishiddhasya akaranam. That is collectively told here. Vidhi pratishidhe, vihita pratishidhe karana karane. The karana and akarana, performance and non-performance of vihita and pratishiddha respectively. Ityetat. So kasya karanam and akaranam, performance of non-performance of what? देशकालाद्यपेक्षया दृष्टादृष्टार्थानां कर्मणां, the karmas, the actions which are drishtartha and adrishtartha. Some karmas are drishtartha, they are meant for drishtaphala, any visible result in this loka itself, like rain, etc. And adrishtartha karma means karma for the sake of swarga, etc. Drishtadrishtarthanam karmana. And these drishtartha karma and adrishtartha karma, both karmas, when it should be done, when it should not be done, what karma should be done when, all these depend on various factors. Desha kaladhyapekshaya, they depend on desha, particular place. The dharma which is proper in a particular place need not be dharma in another place. What you have to do in Rameshwaram may not be same as what you have to do in Puri. They are different. So what kind of karma we should do depends on desha, place, and kala, time. At what time what should be done. Adi, there are so many other factors. Deshakaladhyapekshaya. So one should be able to discern what is karana, what should be done, what is karya in a given place, in a given time, in a given situation. Deshakala adi. Adi includes all other factors. Nimitta. Deshakala nimitta. Nimitta includes all other factors. What is the context? So, deshakaladhyapekshaya drishtadrishtarthanam karmanam. The karma which are meant for drishtaphala and adrishtaphala. So, based on they become drishtaphala, they give drishtaphala and adrishtaphala based on desha, kala, etc. The phala of a karma depends on desha, kala, etc. In a particular place, a karma may give positive result. In another place, the karma may give negative result. In a particular time, it may give positive result. In another place, in another time, it will give negative result. In a particular situation, it may give positive result. In another situation, it may give negative result. So that such karmas, when it should be done, when it should not be done, etc. This understanding happens in a sattvika buddhi. Bhaya bhaye, see bhayam, let's read. Bhaya bhaye bibheti asmat iti bhayam tad viparitam. Yeah, na bhayam abhayam is also fine. Tad viparitam abhayam. Bhayancha abhayancha भया भये दृष्टा दृष्ट विषययोः भया भययोः कारणे इत्यर्थः भया भये भाष्यकार gives the derivation of bhaya in this context. Bhaya does not mean fear, because fear everyone knows, everyone can experience fear. For experiencing fear, you don't need a sattvika buddhi. If you have rajasa buddhi, it may be more fear. Therefore, bibheti asmat iti bhayam. From who one gets fear, he is called bhaya. It is called bhaya. Means the source of fear, the cause of fear. If a tiger causes fear, tiger is bhaya hetu. It is called bhayam here. So it is apadana vyutpatti. Apadana vyutpatti. See, asmat iti. Bhitrarthanam bhayahetuhu. The bhayahetu is considered apadana karana. Therefore, this is an apadana vyutpatti. Generally, when we say bhaya, it is a bhava vyutpatti. But here it is not bhava vyutpatti, it is apadana vyutpatti. Tad viparitam abhayam, na bhayam abhayam. The opposite of bhaya is called abhaya. Bhayancha abhayancha bhaya bhaye. Dvandva samasa. Bhaya and abhaya is called bhaya bhaye. Bhaya bhaye means drashta drashta vishayayoh bhaya bhayayoh karane ityartha. Here bhaya and abhaya refers to the cause of bhaya and abhaya, cause of fear and absence of fear. Sorry, here abhaya does not mean absence of fear. Abhaya is the opposite of fear. It is the opposite of fear. Tad viparit. See, Bhashyakara says tad viparit. So, one frightens, whereas another is the one who removes the fear. Abhaya. He gives security. He makes you free from fear. Brahman is abhaya. Abhayam pratishtham vindate. Ishvara is abhaya. Whereas the Jagat is bhaya. Dvitiyadvai bhayam bhavati. The Dvaita prapancha is bhaya. Whereas Brahman, Paramatma is abhaya. So this is the distinction between bhaya and abhaya. So bhaya bhayayoh karane ityartha. The karana of bhaya and abhaya. And the bhaya and abhaya, fear and opposite of fear, they can be of two types. Drishta Vishaya and Adrishta Vishaya. There can be Drishta Vishaya Bhaya and there can be Adrishta Vishaya Bhaya. Drishta Vishaya Bhaya means, for example, tiger, the fear of tiger. It is Drishta Vishaya or Adrishta Vishaya? It is Drishta Vishaya. Tiger will eat me. I am afraid of tiger attacking me. So attacking me is Drishta. It is visible. Now itself it can happen. So tiger bhaya is Drishta Vishaya bhaya. Then there is Adrishta Vishaya bhaya, Papa bhaya. If I do some action, I may get Papa. I may go to Naraka. I may suffer in my next Janma. Adrishta Vishaya bhaya. In the same manner, Abhaya also is two types. Security also is two types. One is Drishta Vishaya Abhaya, like a policeman, security guard, etc. Drishta Vishaya Abhaya. They give Drishta Vishaya Abhaya. They protect from thieves, etc. And Adrishta Vishaya Abhaya. What can give me security in the other world? Punya. Punya is gives Adrishta Vishaya Abhaya. Therefore, Drishta Adrishta Vishayayoho Bhaya Bhayayoho Karane Ityartha. Here Bhaya and Abhaya refers to Bhaya Bhayayoho Karane, the cause of fear and opposite of fear. Fear and security. Bandham Sahetukam Mokshancha Sahetukam Yavetti Vijanati Buddhihi Sa Partha Satviki. Bandham. Bandha means samsara. Sahetukam. Bhashyakara adds samsara with its cause. Hetuna sahavartate iti sahetukam. Sahabahurihi. Tena saheti tulyayoge. Mokshancha sahetukam. And moksha also with its cause, with its means. Ya veti, ya buddhi veti. The buddhi which understands these things clearly. Veti is equal to vijanati, understands. Sa satviki, such buddhi is satviki buddhi. Now, Bhashyakara gives a clarification. Sometimes we use the word jnana and buddhi interchangeably. The word buddhi is used for jnana sometimes, knowledge. And the word jnana is also used for buddhi sometimes. Therefore, Bhashyakara clarifies the distinction between jnana and buddhi in this context. Because previously he discussed three types of jnana. What is the difference between jnana and buddhi? तत्र ज्ञानं बुद्धेः वृत्तिः बुद्धिस्तु वृत्तिमती धृतिरपि वृत्तिविशेषः एव बुद्धेः तत्र ज्ञानं बुद्धेः वृत्तिः तत्र means there a few shlokas before jnanam, the jnana which was discussed there, buddheha vritti, it is the vritti of the buddhi, a vritti of the antahkarana is called jnana, a particular type of vritti, a particular type of modification of the antahkarana is called jnana. Cognition, a cognition is called jnana, like a ghatadjnanam. When we say ghatadjnanam, it is a ghatakara vritti. It is a thought process, thought modification in the form of a pot is called ghatadjnanam. Buddhistu vrittimati. Here, when we are talking about buddhi, it is different from jnana because buddhi is vrittimati. That which has a vritti is called buddhi. It is the antahkarana. It is not vritti. It is the one who gets the vritti. It is like a lake and a wave. The waves come in a lake. The vritti is like a wave, whereas the vrittimati is like the lake. In the antahkarana, vrittis happen. Vrittis keep coming in the antahkarana. That antahkarana is called buddhi here. Dhriti vritti visheshaha eva buddhehe. From the next sloka onwards, Bhagavan is going to talk about, not next sloka, later on, yeah, 33 onwards. Bhagavan is going to talk about dhriti. What is dhriti? Even dhriti also is another type of vritti. Jnana is one type of vritti. Dhriti is another type of vritti. वृत्ति विशेषः एव बुद्धेः बुद्धेः वृत्ति विशेषः a particular type of vritti which occurs in the buddhi is called dhriti. Shloka 31 यया धर्ममधर्मञ्च कार्यञ्चाकार्यमेव च अयथावत् प्रजानाति बुद्धिः सा पार्थ राजसी. हे पार्थ, ओ अर्जुन, यया बुद्ध्या, by which buddhi, janah, any human being, Dharmam adharmancha, dharma and adharma. Karyancha akaryam evacha, and karya and akarya. Ayathavat prajanati. One understands incorrectly, erroneously. Sa buddhi rajasi. That kind of buddhi is called rajasi buddhi. Bhashya yaya dharmam shastra choditam adharmancha tat pratishidham karyancha akaryameva cha पूर्वोक्ते एव कार्याकार्ये अयथावत् न यथावत् सर्वतः निर्णयेन न प्रजानाति या बुद्धिः सा पार्थ राजसी यया बुद्ध्या, by which buddhi dharmam shastra choditam. Dharma means what is enjoined by the shastra. Adharmancha, and adharma means tat pratishidham, what is prohibited by the shastra is called adharma. Karyancha akaryamevacha, and also karya and akarya. Purvokte eva karya karya. Karya karya are told before in the previous shloka. The same karya and akarya. So, what is the difference between dharma, adharma, and karya, akarya? Dharma means what is told by the shastra. That is dharma. Karya means how we should implement it. With respect to a given place, time, etc. That is karya. This is the slight difference between dharma and karya. Based on a given place, time, etc. How we should do it. What should be done? It is called karya. So first one should understand what the Shastra is trying to say. That is dharma. What the Shastra enjoins is dharma. When the dharma is translated into action, implementation, in a given place, time, etc., the dharma becomes a karya. This is the slight difference between dharma and karya. But everywhere you will not find a slight difference. Sometimes karya is used synonymously with the dharma. Karya can be interchangeably used with the dharma. But here, since Krishna has used both, dharma, dharmam, adharmancha, karyam, akaryamivacha, we should make a slight difference. And the difference is indicated in the previous shloka itself. So, by saying deshakaladhyapekshaya, etc., he has indicated the difference between dharma, adharma, and karya, akarya. Ayathavat, na yathavat, not correctly, incorrectly, means sarvatah nirnayena na prajanati. Ayathavat means while determining dharma, etc., he does not consider all the factors. Sarvato nirnayena, considering all the factors, na prajanati, he does not understand. Because he ignores many aspects while determining what should be done. Sometimes certain things may be correct from one aspect, but if you consider all the aspects, then you understand it is not the right thing to do. Even while determining what the Shastra wants us to do, we should not just look into some selective statement of the Shastra. Generally, people cherry pick what is convenient to us, we just cherry pick. But it is not the right thing to do. In fact, in Bhagavad Gita itself, Arjuna also cherry picked in the beginning. The Shastra says ahimsa, so I should not fight. He thought so. Papameva shayedasman hatvaitana tatainaha. So, if you selectively see the Shastra, certain things seems to be wrong. But if you consider so many other statements of the Shastra and consider the situation, then it is the other way around. Therefore, sarvataha nirnayena na prajanati. He does not understand considering all the factors. So it is not totally incorrect, but not correct, not fully correct. Ya buddhi sa partha rajasi, that kind of buddhi is called rajasi buddhi. Shloka 32. अधर्मं धर्ममिति या मन्यते तमसावृता सर्वार्थान् विपरीतांश्च बुद्धिः सा पार्थ तामसी. We will see in next class. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.